easy, baby.
Hey, I'm back. Yeah. That's right. Yep. Birdman. Yep. They gonna have to call life. Bird about it. I told them. Yeah. Ain't nobody with me, man. He man, ski mask, spending next week's cash. He fast, and I don't even need a G-Pass. I'm past that, I'm passing them out now, and you can't have that. And my chain too can't stand that. Tropical colors, you can't match that. Gotta be abstract. You catch my girl, open better that. Don't be surprised if she asks where the cash at. I see she wearing them jeans that show her butt. My girls can't wear that. Why? That's for my I put my mat down, that's where you lack at. She need a candle lit, and I'ma wax that. I rekindled the flame, she remembered the name. It's busy baby, January, December the same. Mama give me that brain, mama give me that good. Cause I'm the fireman, you hear the fire truck. Fresh on campus, it's the Birdman Jr. Money too long, teachers put away your group.
Students, listen up, pay attention. Today's topic is No sabes nada del amor.
No alcanzó todo mi amor para los dos, aunque di todo de mí, no te bastó. Nunca fue suficiente, nunca estaba satisfecho. Al final solo hay un perdedor. Y esa soy yo. Tú no sabes nada del amor. Sin embargo, lo que ofreces daña a mí mil veces. Pero tú no sabes nada del amor. Decepcionada y cansada al seguir con este juego, mi amor. Para ti es tan sencillo decir adiós y volver al otro día que nada pasó. Nunca es suficiente, nunca estaba satisfecho. Al final yo fui quien más perdió. La que más perdió. Tú no sabes nada del amor. Sin embargo, lo que ofreces me engaña a mí mil veces. Pero tú no sabes nada del amor.
Oh, do y'all know who that awesome young lady, that awesome young lady is right there? We're gonna start off the show. I gotta show love. To all my Tiger Astro family members in the house. Show we love going out to Sandy Doñez in the house. Much love going out to Sandy Doñez. Much love going out to Chris Zavala. Much love going out to my boy Chris Zavala in the house. Much love going out to John Gable Martinez, aka Mr. Superado out of Lubbock, Texas. Much love going out to all the group of Superado out of Lubbock, Texas. And there she is. Norma Salazar, the wife of the Michigan sensation, George Salazar. Are y'all ready? The time has come. Busy young lady. Busy young lady. As you saw that song, that's just one. That's just a little piece of what's coming up. Here she is. GENYVA. Shout out going out to Dodi Mercado in the house. Here she is. Let's be got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shout outs going out to the Cumbia champs. Eating tamales right now. He don't have time to get on because he's on his third dozen, but he'll be on shortly. Shout out going out to Myra D in the house. Much love going to Myra D. Let's get it.
La baby doll.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am excited. I'm a little nervous. I'm shaky right now. We have finally, GENYVA is in the house. Shout out going out to Borao Lopez Jr. in the house. Much love going out to my boy Borao Lopez Jr.
Saludos a todos. Super excited to be here with you. You know, it's been a while. I think the last time that I interviewed with you was at the gala last year, and so super excited to update you on the latest GENYVA news. Saludos a la baby doll. I'm Miss Myra D, my manager with Cielo Entertainment. Thank you so much for everybody that's tuning in, getting connected, you know, wanting to get to know GENYVA a little bit more, and super excited to you know, have been invited into your homes, into your car. I don't know if you're sitting watching the show in your car or on your break at work, but thank you so much for the support and truly blessed to have you here joining us tonight.
Yes. Well, let's get started. Who is GENYVA?
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter from El Mágico Valle. I'm originally from Edcouch, Chelsea. You know, super excited and, you know, to represent the 956, you know, the Delta area. You know, it's been my dream to be a singer since I was 4 years old. And I mean, I'm just a person with a huge heart, big dreams. I'm living my dreams right now and, you know, just super excited for the opportunity to connect with your listeners and for them to get to know me a little bit. Not just GENYVA the artist, but, you know, GENYVA the person, you know.
Okay, well, let's start scratching the surface then. What age did the world get blessed with GENYVA being a vocalist?
Well, my first performance was actually at the age of 4. I actually, you know, I started off singing at the local Head Start. It's like a Head Start. It's kind of like a pre-K, you know. And down here in Hidalgo County, it's called the Hidalgo County Head Start program. And I mean, I've always loved singing. My parents, you know, bought me the first instrument, you know, which, you know, basically opened up that passion for music, which was a record player, and they bought me the La Mochila Azul. It was a record of Pedrito Fernandez, and I think that that's been one of the songs that, you know, has you know, boosted that love for music, and a lot of children, you know, people that are you know, around my age, you know, when that record came out, it was super popular, and so I just started singing it at home, and then one day I was singing that song at school, and the teacher at the time, Ms. Gonzalez, she said, "Hey, we're gonna have like a little performance, you know, graduation. How would you like to sing?" And so I was like, "Yeah, you know, I was always, I mean, I've never been shy," and so they invited me to sing, and when I performed, a lot of the people from the schools were there, and so it became like a little tour. I would go to all the schools in at Elsa and the surrounding areas, and I would perform. And so it was just kind of like an inspiration to all the other kids, you know. And my parents bought me like this charro suit with a sombrero, and so that opened up to my first professional performance, which was at the Villarreal Convention Center. It was a very well-known venue here in McAllen, Texas. And my first professional show I opened up for Don Antonio Aguilar, which was Pepe Aguilar's father. So imagine, you know, my first event, you know, being, opening up for an icon like that. And so, I mean, it was amazing. And that's where it all began at the age of 4.
Wow. How was that opening up for the uh wow. I mean, that's probably the biggest of the biggest you could open up
Oh
for
yeah.
any.
Yeah, I mean, it was
How
amazing. It was amazing. I was never nervous, to be honest with you. I've always been, I think that that's where I'm like the happiest is when I'm on stage, and, a lot of people tell me, well, do you get nervous? And, I think there's only been maybe like one time that I got a little bit nervous, but it was just because, I mean, I was overthinking it, I guess. But I mean, I was 4 years old. I don't remember too much, but I do remember that there was thousands and thousands of people, and they just looked like little ants. They were, but I was up there, dancing La Mochila Azul and Los Vocales and Besitos de Chocolate. And so from there, it just took off, and I started performing in schools all over the valley. Yeah.
wow. Well, well, the interview's over. I mean, what? I mean, how much bigger can you get than open up for somebody? Wow, that
Yeah.
is very, 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 very,
I've been
very interesting.
blessed.
Yes, yes. So, at what age did you start singing professionally?
Well, I stopped singing probably like at around, I did shows for like maybe like, off and on for like 2 years. And then I got into like elementary school, and so it wasn't really, my parents were always working, and so I stopped singing for a while. And then I went through my phase of like Debbie Gibson and Tiffany. And then when I get into high school, they have a program called La Estudiantina, which is kind of like mariachi, but it didn't have trumpets, and it was directed by a legendary musician, excuse me, by the name of Benny Layton. And so I had always wanted to get into the program, and it was just, there was never like openings, right? And so um, one day that opportunity came, and so he was able to get me into the program. And I started off as playing guitar, right? So I was learning how to play guitar. He had no idea I was a singer because I really wouldn't tell anybody. And so one day the vocalist for the Estudiantina was, I think she was like out sick, or I don't know what happened, but we were preparing for a UIL competition. And it just so happened that, we were trying to practice without a singer, and you know how hard that can be, right? And so I kind of like raised my hand, and I was like, Mr. Layton, like maybe I can help a little bit, I said, maybe I can sing the song so that way we're not lost. And he's like, you think you can? And I'm like, well, I think so, and so I started singing in front of the class. And and he looked at me, and he's like, wait a minute, like, what is going on here? Like, Salas, because I mean that was my maiden name, Salas, right? And he's like, I didn't know you could sing like that, Salas. And I'm like, well, you never asked me, you know what I mean? And so and so all you do is you see him run to the back of the classroom, and he opens up this filing cabinet, and he pulls out all these sheets, right? And he starts handing them out to all the students, and everybody's like, what's going on? And they're like, we're gonna add another song to the UIL competition. And he's like, do you know Costumbres? And I'm like, oh, the one that Selena sings? And he's like, yeah. And I said, yeah, I know that song. And so he's like, start playing it. Everybody start playing it. So they start playing it, right? And and I was like, háblame de ti, cuéntame de tu vida. And he just looks at me, and he's like, what? And so we practiced it literally 2 days before the competition, and I won a first division award with my with the Estudiantina, and I became one of the lead vocalists for the Estudiantina. And so I got in my 10th grade year. So for the next 2 years of my junior and my senior year, I was one of the lead singers for the Estudiantina, and so we won a bunch of first division awards,
Wow.
and then that's when I got to. I remember Patsy Torres went to our school, and she performed, and I was just like in awe, and I was like, who is this lady? Like, oh my gosh, her show's amazing. And then Elida Reina went to perform at our school, and was at the time, before I would listen to a lot of English pop music, and so I started hearing, Selena, Elida Reina, Stephanie Montiel, Shelly Lares, Patsy Torres, Laura Canales, and then from there it just took off. Like at 16, I joined my first Tejano band, which was Grupo Sierra, and and thanks to Ramiro Tiny Cruz, he was a friend of the family. He was a guitarist for Grupo Sierra, and that's where I met Rosendo Chendo Beltran. And they introduced me to a lot of other singers like Linda V, and so Stephanie Lynn, and so that's when I started, performing Tejano music, and since then it just became a passion for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That, oof. You met a lot of the big, 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 big ones in the industry. That's why.
Mhm.
So you took little bits and pieces from everybody, and that's what made the success of Geneva.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've developed my own style, but inspired, by some of the best in the industry, and to this day, sometimes, I'll tell my husband, because 2 years ago, I put together the biggest collaboration in Tejano music history, which was Tejanos Unidos en Cristo. And if you see behind me, I have, recognition by the governor of Texas, the House of Representatives for that project. And I was able to feature some of the women that inspired me, like Shelly Lares and Patsy Torres. I would have wanted so many more in it, but, imagine having, being able to put together a collaboration bigger than 25. It was something, amazing that God put in my heart. And to be able to work, like Shelly and I always laugh about it, because I tell her, I had a best friend, God rest her soul. She passed away a few years ago, and we used to literally drive around at couch, right, in my car, and we would listen to Shelly Lares in the car, and we would park sometimes because we would wait for the swimming pool to open, because we would go swimming every day, and we would be listening to, Shelly's music, and I would tell her, I was like, dude, one day, like, Shelly's gonna be my friend. And we're gonna record a song together, and then we would look at each other and we'd be like, 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 yeah, like that's never gonna happen. And now, me and Shelly, we talk every now and then, and she was part of the Tejanos Unidos en Cristo project, and we actually have the collaboration coming up very soon, and it's just like, when you ask God for something with all your heart, He'll give it to you. And I mean, I'm living, some of the things that I asked God for when I was 15, 16 years old, and now I just finished turning 46 years old, and some of these things are barely coming to pass. So, I tell you as a witness that don't ever give up. Sometimes you ask God for things and you feel like He wasn't listening, but you need to understand that His timing is perfect, and He'll give it to you when it's the right time. And I'm just seeing so many things come to pass, and I'm truly, truly blessed, because I want to be like a Shelly Lares. I want to be like a Laura Canales. I want to be remembered. I want to leave my mark in this genre and be remembered as, the woman from Etcachosa that never gave up, that, kept, working hard to live out her dreams. And that's what I'm doing. I mean, I'm living a lot of the things that I thought were impossible or unreachable. I'm accomplishing them now, and it feels good, to say, remember when I said that one day I was gonna win Video of the Year, and here I'm sitting with, Video of the Year with Aunque Sea en Otra Vida from Premios Tejano Mundial. So it's just so many amazing things that I'm living, and that I still have left to accomplish, because I have big dreams, I have goals, and you have to just, I mean, I personally, when I gave God my career is when everything started happening, because a lot of times we try doing things ourselves and just, thinking we can do it all alone, and you can't. When you take God by the hand, and He'll open all the right doors for you. He'll put you in the places where you thought you could never, or in the tables where you thought you'd never be sitting with, the people that inspired you. And I pray that upon every person that has a dream. I invite you to seek um, that relationship with him or with whatever higher power you believe in. I respect everybody's religion, but mine is when I gave God my life, my career, is when everything, all the doors started opening for me. And I'm not ashamed to say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is an awesome, awesome, awesome. You have come a long ways. You
Oh,
have come a
absolutely.
long ways, especially those awards. And I really love the part when you said that don't ever give up on your dreams, that one day you would, because we all do it, me too. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably the biggest La Sombra fan there is. And I would go see them here at Rosedale. I would see them all over. And my dream had always been, you know what? I'm gonna get to know them. We're gonna be friends or what have you. And well, I started out being blessed because my nephew right there, um, he started out with La Sombra, which we laugh because he's like, Unc, that's your favorite band. And when Gavino got out, he took Gavino's place. And then from there on, he went on to do big things. And now all these artists, such as La Sombra, A.B. Quintanilla, Patsy Torres, all the ones that you talk about, that we get to talk to them now. I mean, and realize that they're human. Because
Absolutely.
back in the days, they were I guess you could say those they were the Tejano artists to us back in the days were the Michael Jacksons and the Madonnas that you couldn't even get close to them. I
Uh-huh.
mean, you wish you could get close to them. You wish they would even just say hi to you. And now, I mean, our dreams are coming true.
Yeah.
And and it's all like you said, it's all just it takes time and you have to have faith. And that's what
Absolutely.
you have because look where you are now. I mean, the number one song out there. Wow. And not only that, you also, and I'm gonna bring it up for everybody that don't know, you also play with you're also you're also with one of the hottest, if not the hottest, like you already gave it away earlier. Who are you whenever Geneva is not out there being Geneva and giving everybody a show? Who do you help out?
Well, I'm currently segunda voz for Joe Lopez y Grupo Más. Saludos to all my brothers from Grupo Más and to my
Wow.
boss man, Joe Lopez and Sandra Lopez. That's like my second family right now. It's amazing, to have been, almost 2 years with Grupo Más, and I love every minute of it. Um, something I asked God for when I was 16 years old. The day I met my husband, we were at a Más concert. And right before he got to the show, I was standing right in front of the stage, and Rebecca Valadez was performing with Grupo Más, singing. I think at that time she was singing Vuelve Conmigo. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, God, let me be up there like her one day. And, 27, almost 28 years went by before God gave me that desire of my heart. But now, now I'm part of Grupo Más and I sing some of his greatest hits, that, that had a female part, like No Te Olvidaré, Vuelve Conmigo, Traicionera. So to be singing, alongside Joe and Grupo Mas, it's a true blessing because, we're a family. It's I'm living, beautiful experiences. We just performed at the Arena Monterrey. And, I pray that, God continues to open the doors for Joe and for Grupo Mas. And it's been some beautiful things that I've lived, being a part of Grupo Mas, and I'm truly, truly blessed, to be part of Grupo Mas as well.
George Salazar is, I don't know, is he drinking or something? I think he's drinking because he says always cuz. So what's that about?
I don't know.
Why is George Salazar wanting to take credit for you being in his family?
I don't know. Maybe he's talking about you.
No, no, he's
No,
talking about you.
always because George Salazar. Hmm.
I
Not
guess.
sure. I'm trying to see his picture. Like, who's that?
Yeah, that, his
No,
wife is Norma Salazar.
vamos
Yes.
a ver. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we're gonna have to find out because if y'all are related, I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe I'm
that's,
related and I don't remember. I don't recognize him or something. I'm really bad
that's
with
some music.
names.
That's some musical talent. But you know what? We got a special guest. We got a special guest. Yeah. He already, ya se acabó todos los tamales. So me said, Tiger, ya se acabaron los tamales. So it's showtime. Pero qué malo for him to invite us for some tamales. I'm upset
I
with
didn't
this
get
guy.
tamales.
Yes, we eat
I
tamales
wanted
too,
some
vato.
tamales with ketchup. My favorite.
What?
You've never tried tamales with ketchup?
How
Oh my
how
God.
you disrespecting tamales with ketchup?
No, you need to try it. It's amazing. Try it. And then shoot me an inbox and tell me what you think.
Do you know the only other person I know that I actually know for a fact that eats tamales with ketchup? And I had him live on my show, and he did it live. He did it live on my show. Is this guy right here? This guy right here, DJ Kane.
DJ Kane.
DJ Kane eats tamales with
I'm
ketchup,
telling
and I
you, I'm
said,
telling you.
no,
That's
Kane. I
what
said
they
no.
like La Sombra says, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Well, I'm gonna before I bring Champs up, I can see that he's still wiping the tamales off. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time. Can you see the comments up there on the screen?
Yes, saludos a Lorena. Y sí, saludos a Lorena Mejía. I believe we met at the Guadalupe Awards.
Yes.
I think I had met her. I think I had met her maybe at the gala, but I remember running into her at the Guadalupe Awards.
We're gonna. I'm gonna take a little second because we got to. To me, if you don't show love to the Tiger Eye Show family members, then the Tiger Eye Show is not worth a darn. So we're gonna start off sending out shout outs going out to Norma Salazar all the way from Michigan. We got Michigan in the house. Shout outs going out to talking about the Windy City Boys. There she is, Cristina Guerrero. Y'all be looking out for Cristina Guerrero, the sister of Tony Gavino Cruz, the tia of Alex and Roy. Much love going out to Cristina Guerrero in the house. Shout out going out to David Arnaldo, David Lafuente. Much love going out to David Lafuente from Hereford, Texas. Much love. Also going out to Borrao Lopez. Much love going out to Borrao Lopez. Shout out going out to John Gable Martinez out of Lubbock, Texas. Grupo Superado. Shout out going out to Chris Zavala. Much love going out to my boy Chris Zavala. Shout out to going out to Sandy Donias in the house. Much love going out to Sandy Donias. Much love going out to Dodi Mercado. Much love going out to Dodi Mercado. And the Cumbia Champs, we're fixing to bring him on. Much love going out to
Champs.
Guadalupe Awards Cumbia Champs. Shout out going out to the awesome Myra D in the house. Much love. Going out to Myra D. Doing big things. Thank you, Myra D. Shout out going out to Celita Diaz. Much love going out to Joe and Celita Diaz in the house. Shout out going out to Julio Castro. Much love going out to Julio Castro in the house. Shout out going out to the one and only TDK. Much love going out to TDK. Everybody knows TDK. Everybody but the pastor at church, because TDK anda en donde quieras, menos misa. Shout out going out to who else? We got a lot.
Daniel Garcia says hello. Daniel Garcia, I see his comment up here.
Daniel Garcia. Shout out going out to Lisa Rivera in the house, tuning in all the way from the 806. Shout out going out to Vela Lupita in the house. Much love. Shout out going out to Golden Antonio Tovar Cuervas in the house. Much love. Vela Lupita says, hi, beautiful. Congratulations.
Hola, hermosa. Thank you.
Yeah,
Saludos a los Conjunto Delta Boys, Ms. Vela and Mr. Campos.
Oh, wow.
Doing amazing, great things.
Yes. Shout out going out to Luis Ocaña from Grupo It's Amor from Donna, Texas. Shout outs going out to my fam Perla Judith, doing big things. Tuning in all the way from Dumas, Texas. Much love going out to Dumas. Shout outs going out to the legend himself, Santos Leal. Much love.
Hola, Santos. Hope you're feeling better.
Shout outs going out to Who else? Who else? George Salazar, the Michigan sensation in the house. Much love, much love.
Norma Salazar, Gavino Perez.
Yes, Gavino Perez. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Julicia Rodriguez. Much love, much love. Going out to Julicia Rodriguez. Shout outs going out to Nicole Cavazos, the awesome manager of I got to. That young lady right there.
Christy Lux.
And look what they did for me. They put my logo on her, an exclusive.
Wow.
And you know what? I know that Geneva is going to do something like that for me too, aren't you, Geneva?
I sure will.
You're going to do a big one for me too. That's why we love Geneva, because she does it big. She said, do it big or stay at home. She said, do it big. Roxanne Reese, much love going out to Roxanne Reese in the house. And I'm trying to highlight all the comments as fast as I can. But I also like to give everybody a chance. I like to show everybody the comments on there. And not only right now, Geneva, not only are we live on my Facebook, on your Facebook, we are also live on my YouTube channel. Y'all can go check me out on YouTube under DJ Tiger Maes, so we can relive this awesome interview over and over and over and over. And we're also live on my Instagram. We're on Instagram now under Tiger Maes 4. So y'all go check me out on Instagram. We are all over today with the awesome
Thank
Geneva.
you, Julissa. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate that.
Shout outs going out to El Conjunto Ben in the house. Much love going out to Conjunto Ben. Joey Flores. Much love going out to Joey Flores. I'm so sorry, Geneva, but you know what? We got all the Tiger Eye Show family members in the house. Thank you.
Thank you for getting connected with us. Hey, so we found out who he was talking to. He was talking to Myra D's George Salazar's cousin.
Oh, he was talking to Myra, but you know what? I think he really wants you to be his cousin, because y'all got some music.
Myra's technically my sister from another mister, so saludos, primo.
Yes. Let me see. Gavino Perez. Much love going out to Gavino Perez in the house. Candy Valdez. Much love going out to Candy Valdez.
Oh, my baby. That's my friend. Candy's been my friend since we were in elementary.
Wow, that is an awesome
No
friendship.
ketchup.
Once again, shout out going out to Lorena Mejia. Once again, shout out going out to John Hernandez. Much love going out to John Hernandez. Wow, we got a whole lot of Tiger Eye Show family members in the house. We have to show love to John Torres. Much love going out to the awesome John Torres in the house. Let's keep it going. We have so many, and like I told you, girl, I have shout out going out to the legend of show, Pete Salmeran in the house. Much love going out to Pete Salmeran, doing a lot for all the Tejanos in the industry. Danny Monjara.
Oh, that's my husband. Ay, mi amor, te amo.
Husband is in the house. Husband, I apologize. Your wife is just so awesome that we got everybody in the house. We have TDK. TDK is asking.
Saludos a mi amigo TDK del Mero Monte, de parte de su amiga Geneva. Bendiciones.
There you go, TDK. Much love going out to Albert Rivera, tuning in all the way from the 806. Much love going out to Albert Rivera. Shout outs going out to the legend herself, Janie Canales. Much love going out to Janie Canales, the sister of Johnny Canales. Mr. Take It Away. That is a
you got it. Take it away.
Mary Ellen Botello. Much love going out to Guadalupe Awards very own Mary Ellen Botello in the house. Much love. Wow, we're still much love going out to my brother Mark Maes, all the Maes family tuning in all the way from Hereford, Texas, Amarillo, Texas in the house. We are live with Geneva. She just gave us if you ever go see Joe Lopez, he has Super Grupo Mas, you're going to see this young lady doing background vocals. But you know what? You know what else this young lady can do? This young lady can do a lot. Let's see. We have, wow. I mean, I'm so sorry, Geneva, but hey, we have to, I have to, and I tell all the artists, if it wasn't for all the Tiger Eye Show family members, None of this, none of this. Pete Quintanilla, much love, Perla. I'm sorry, Perla Quintanilla.
Oh, that's another sister from another mister, Perla Quintanilla. Saludos a mi amiga Perla. Gracias por tu apoyo siempre, hermana. She's, we've been friends for many, many years. She's an amazing singer, friend. I mean, I call her my sister, and super excited. You know, she's got new music also coming out soon, so make sure you follow Perla Quintanilla. And
Oh,
she's the daughter of the legendary Chuy Quintanilla, Narco Corridos, so she does something totally different, but man, she is amazing. She's not afraid to speak her mind, and she's got some amazing, amazing music. So make sure you follow her and check her out on all digital platforms.
wow, I'm gonna have to get her on the Tiger Eye show too.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs going out to Johnny J. Martinez, aka the Metal Tennessee Whiskey King. Conjunto Diferencia, much love. Going out to all the guys from Conjunto Diferencia. Much love going out to Martha Jimenez in the house. Much love going out to Martha Jimenez. John Gabriel Martinez, once again. Bora Lopez Jr. Wow. Well, I'm sorry. I see Cumbia Champs in the background grabbing another tamal because he says, Tiger, ya cállate, Tiger, por
Oh
favor.
yes, and we gotta do something special. We gotta wish a very happy birthday to a very special person tonight, Miss Lucy Benavides. Who celebrates her birthday. So we gotta do a little mañanitas. Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños, te las cantamos a ti. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lucy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lucy, on behalf of Geneva, your husband, and all your friends here on the show with our great friend, Tiger Maes.
Thank you. That right there means a lot to have you take time.
Tiger Eye Show.
Yes, the best. There's no show, and I'm gonna say it. There is no show bigger and better than the Tiger Eye Show because I got the best Tiger Eye Show family members in the house. As you can see, we don't even have time to get Cumbia Champs on yet because we have all these. Pete San Maran says hi to everyone from Mexican American Music Association. Much love. He's doing big things. Pete San Maran, thank you for everything you're doing. So let's do it. It's about time. Oh, can we do it one more time? Okay, that was just a test drive. Randy Navarrete is in the house now, and he's got his awesome wife, Lucy the Leopard. Happy birthday, Lucy. We're going to do it one more time because that's how we do it on the Tiger Eye Show. Happy birthday going out to Lucy Benavides, and Geneva's going to do it one more time.
Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños, te las cantamos a ti. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lucy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lucy. I believe I met them on TikTok once. I think I know who you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So happy birthday.
Yeah, they're all over the place. They're like TDK. They're all over the place. Randy Navarrete and his awesome wife, Lucy Benavides. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lucy. Many blessings.
Yes. Shout out going out to Angel Jimenez, the awesome Angel Jimenez.
Saludos, muñeca.
Y'all be looking out for that young lady. She blessed the Tiger Eye show back in the days, and she has grown up just like Geneva has. And
She's
we're still
amazing. I got to meet her at the Premios Tejano Mundial in person for the first time. We were sitting right next to each other.
wow, that is so awesome. Randy, saludos, fam, Tiger
Saludos,
Maes.
Randy.
Geneva, and he said, thank you, thank you, Geneva. And it's about that time. Let's bring him in. The Cumbia Champs. There he
Hola.
is. Yeah, there he is, wiping off the tamales that he don't share with nobody.
The
I'm wiping
tamales
off
with
the
ketchup.
ketchup. I'll wipe the ketchup off.
Oh man, don't even disrespect the tamales like that.
How you guys doing tonight?
We're doing
Geneva,
great.
¿cómo
How about
estás,
you?
Geneva?
Pues muy bien. You know,
Gracias.
I was telling my friend here. I just got back from a funeral. A dear friend of mine, you know, passed
Mhm.
away from cancer. You know, so I dedicate the show to her tonight. You know, Yvette Rodriguez,
Uh-huh.
childhood friend. You know, lost her battle with cancer, but is now walking on streets of gold, rejoicing in the presence of the Lord. So, you know, I know
Good,
one
good.
day we'll be reunited, and so, you know, I rushed over to the viewing and then came back over here, you know, to get
Yeah,
prepared for the show, and you know, super excited and grateful for the opportunity, you know, for you inviting us to, you know, inviting me to be part of this show, and you know, opening that platform for y'all to get to know me, you know, a little bit better,
it's
and
good.
super
Yeah.
blessed and excited for the opportunity to connect with your viewers and with your audience.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time.
Of
May
course.
your friend, may she rest in peace. Que Dios la tenga. And we'll pray. Tiger Mays, what do you think about this girl, man? What do you think? What do you think I brought this girl on the show with you?
Because for one, the Tiger Eye show only has the best of the best of the best on his show. So
How many
Geneva is the best of the best.
how many countdowns you think she's number one on? How
Oh,
many countdowns you think?
right now, I would say at least three, and that's just being that's just shortchanging it. She should be on more, but I'm saying at least three.
Well, being part of Guadalupe Productions, we look at that. Okay, we look at that. We look at those artists that are coming out, and the females. I've always said it's hard for them. It's hard for them. And this female here, man, has really caught my eye. She's caught my eye for over a year already. Okay, and every time I try to get in touch with this girl, I'd hit a wall. But I'm not hitting that
Really?
wall no more. I can't hit that wall no more, bro, because
No,
this girl has come a long way. You know, I mean, look at her. At least 3 or 4 countdowns, she's number one. You know what I mean? How many females have you seen that? I mean, she's number one for about 3 or 4 weeks already. You know what I mean?
It's
How
yeah,
been
many females?
a lot of work.
Yeah. I mean, this girl goes and performs at a circus. You know, what I mean? A whole circus. You know, she probably even rented the circus to perform that video, right?
Well, we got to do what you got to do. You know,
yeah.
I like I say, you know, you know, you have to step up the game, and I mean, I always try to give the best, you know, to all my listeners, to all my viewers, and you know, I do everything with my whole heart, and God blesses me with all these amazing opportunities. You know, God has blessed me with a husband that, you know, he was not afraid to, you know, take these adventures with me, and you know, God puts all these visions in my heart and in my
Hmm.
mind, and and you know, you have to act on it, and so I do everything with my whole heart. You know, I direct all my music videos, and I've been fortunate to be working with Ryan Basan since he came into the Tejano industry. You know, I've been working with him, and you know, he brings my visions to life. You know, we work so well together. He knows what I like. He knows, you know, by the time he comes to record the music video with me, I already have everything on my storyboard written out,
Yeah.
and we brought home, you know, this year the video of the year at the Premios Tejano Mundial with Aunque Sea en Otra Vida. You know, that music video was filmed at this magical place called the House of the Orange Blossom, and I wanted to feature go back in time into the 50s, and also just I'm so grateful for all the men and women that serve right now, and that have paid the ultimate sacrifice for us to be able to be here free. And so I featured some Marines in the music video, and it was kind of like a love story where this gentleman comes home from the war, and he flirts with the maid, and she's thinking, oh my gosh, like, we're going to have a relationship together. And then it turns out he's there to get married with someone else, and she's heartbroken. But, like the song says, te juro que voy a olvidarte, aunque sea en otra vida. So if you haven't seen that music video, you need to check it out. Like I said, we just won video of the year with that music video, and that song, actually, we were number one for 3 weeks on the Tejano Gold Countdown. That song basically went international, along with Entre Tus Brazos, which is the song that opened up the doors for me in Mexico. And so, I'm one of the hardest working females out there. I mean, every song that we release, we do 50 plus interviews. We go to Monterrey, we do within a 4-day span, nos aventamos, más de more than 42 interviews that we do within 4 days. So it's a lot of work. I mean, nobody can say that it was just given to me, because the proof is in the pictures and the videos of the interviews, everything that I do to bring awareness to Tejano music, because it's my passion. And, that's my legacy. That's what I'm going to leave behind, for years to come. And I hope to be an inspiration to other women, that can say, oh my God, because of GENYVA is why I wanted to sing Tejano music, or, because, of GENYVA, I wanted to become a singer in general. The way that, Shelly Lares, Patsy Torres, Alida Reina, Laura Canales, Selena all did for me, and I pray to, that I'm going to be able to leave a piece of me behind, and that they see that I do everything with my whole heart. And, I've been working with Myra for over 13 years. This is going to be our 14th year. And, we had a lot of doors shut in our face for many years. They wouldn't open doors to us. And now, those doors are, those people are knocking on our door, because they see that, you have to have perseverance, you have to have faith in yourself, and do, I mean, put, give quality to radio. I mean, if you see my music videos, my songs, the production is great, the quality is great, and all I ask is that they allow me in their cars, in their house, in their homes, in their lives, and I do it for the audience. I pick songs that are going to speak life into your into your relationships, that are going to make you happy. I make songs, like, for example, Casa Triste, that I recorded in honor of my mother, for all those that have lost a loved one. So there's a lot of music out there of GENYVA that perhaps people haven't heard, but all you got to do is go to Spotify, to Apple Music, and, there's an album by the name of Mujer de Palabra that's amazing. I mean, I love modernizing covers and making them my own, but I'm also a songwriter. So, I mean, I have a lot of songs that I've written, but I mean, it's all out there for you to just search it up and hear it.
Well, you know what, GENYVA? Let's do it, aunque sea en otra vida. The one and only GENYVA. Let's get it on the Tiger Ice Show.
Me arrepiento por haber sido una aventura pasajera de tu tonto experimento. No fue mi culpa haberle dado el corazón a quien no tiene sentimiento, y me perdí creyendo en ti. No me arrepiento. La soledad también es buena compañía y nunca le he tenido miedo. Si algún día te das cuenta de tu error, esa es decisión del tiempo. Hoy decidí dejarte ir y no me arrepiento de dar y quedarme sin nada. Si bien me lograste engañar,
Wow.
Amazing, amazing.
What
Thank
did y'all
you.
think about that one? That one
Let
was.
me let me ask you, Tiger, how many times do you get a female on your show that does her own songwriting, her own producing, and does all the work, all the legwork that she does, man? I mean, I think she deserves a lot of credit. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
females out there who they put a lot of money in there, and all of a sudden they just fade away. You know what I mean? They fade away, and you don't hear nothing about them. Some are trying out there, but that's one thing about Guadalupe Productions, that the females, we give everybody a chance. I've helped out so many females, and I've been after this female for like a year. But this year, This year, this girl will be with me. I know she's gonna be with me in the Guadalupe Awards in November, but I'm gonna continue to push her the rest of the year because she deserves it, man. She does a lot of work. You know what I mean? She puts her own talent in there. She puts her own time. She puts her own money in there and everything. And look, man, come on, just think about it. Like 3 or 4 countdowns, she's number one for 3 or 4 weeks. How many times have you seen a female on your show go on there and say that? Say that she's number one. I mean, which was the last female that went on your show and say she was number one? Thank you. Need I say more?
He said, "Need I say more?" Yeah, he put me on the spot because I put
This
him on the
girl
spot with
is this girl
tamales.
is amazing. I mean,
Oh,
and
she's fire.
some people think that I'm taking favoritism and this and that. I'm not taking favoritism. This girl is just really, she's up there, man. She's up there. She's all her work is there. She's number one for a reason, you know. And we believe in her. I believe in her this year. There's a lot of females. There's people out there who know that I give all the females a chance, and they know I've helped them in the past. And now it's time for somebody else. Every year, I plan to help somebody else. This girl right here is just shocking me. This is one of the, you know, all the females are good, but this one right here, man, I don't know where this girl came from, but she's done a lot of hard work.
We've
And
been here, just nobody paid attention to us, right, Myra? I'm sure
Wow.
Myra's here. I mean, Myra and I, like I said, we've been at
Myra
it.
knows I've been after you for a while, Mama.
We've
Myra
been a
knows that.
team for we've been a team for many, 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 many years. And
And when
there was a lot of times that we came home disappointed and sad because they wouldn't want to play us here, they wouldn't want to play us there. But God is good. Like I told her, we have to work on radio right now. We have to get our name out there, and
hmm
we accomplished that. I was blessed with, Entre tus brazos was actually the song that opened the doors for us internationally. And it's a beautiful story because it's it's my love story. I met my husband when I was 16 years old. I wrote him Entre tus brazos when I was 17 years old, and I sang
hmm
it to him at a park, a cappella, because at the time I still wasn't recording professionally. And that song was lost for 27 years. It was in a binder. And so my mom passed away 3 years ago. And so 2 years ago, we were finally going through her things, and I opened up this drawer, and my carpeta was there. It was like a binder. And when I opened it, it was even like it was sticky. And when I opened it, Entre tus brazos was right there. And it was the very first song that was on the top. And I was reading it, and the melody came back to me. And we were literally like 2 weeks away from my 28-year anniversary with my husband. And so I recorded it, and we released it on radio for my anniversary. And that song literally took us to number one internationally on the Tejano, not only on the Tejano Gold Countdown, but it opened the doors for us in Monterrey and in Mexico and Argentina. I mean, that song, it took off. And when my brother passed away 9 years ago, and when he passed away, I got kind of like a writer's block. So I hadn't been able to write anything since he passed away. And so when I found this book, it was filled with songs that I had written. And so now I'm going to be recording them again, because I like to record covers and make them, modernize them and make them mine. I mean, if you listen, for example,
hmm
to this new song El Amor de Mi Vida, that was made famous by Los Angeles Azules, my producer and I, we've been able to create a style for Geneva. If you hear a song on the radio, it's Geneva just
Yes.
by the instrumentation and the production. And saludos a mi productor Salvador Chava Chavez. We've been working together for many years now, and so just him, Myra, and I, we work really hard on the song selection. A lot of the songs that I pick, because some people are like, well, why do you record covers? Well, I record covers because they either they healed me in a difficult time of my life, or I like to pick songs that speak love and life into relationships, and into just people to make them happy. Like the song Entre Mis Brazos, it's son promesas cumplidas. They're promises that I made to my husband at 17 years old. And now at 46, we're about to celebrate 30 years together the 7th of May. How many relationships withstand, or stay together for that long? We've got two beautiful daughters. We have a 25-year-old and a 22-year-old. And so, it hasn't been easy. I'm a very extrovert. I'm very outgoing and a social butterfly, and he's more introvert, more shy. But we're the perfect combination, and I'm grateful that because he works really hard. I was able to quit my job, and now I'm a stay-at-home wife. Of course, I help him at our business, and then I tour with Maes, and I also sell like funeral home packages to families because I love helping the community. But because of him and his hard work, I'm able to do all these things, and at the caliber that I do them, because he works really hard to help me do that. And of course, because God provides,
Hmm.
and Myra, she distributes my music. And I told Myra, I said, no matter where we end up, you're coming with me. I said, if I end up signed with Universal or with Sony or wherever I go, you're coming with me, because she believed in me when nobody else did. There was
Yeah.
times that I wanted to give up, and I never wanted to sing again, because music led me there. I mean, music led me to the brink of suicide at one point in my life. And Tejanas Unidas en Cristo was a project that came about because of a dark time in my life that I was battling depression. And now to be, imagine feeling worthless and useless, and like you had no value, to now being an artist with #1 songs, to be an artist that was recognized by the governor of Texas, the House of Representatives. And I just recently received a Yellow Rose of Texas, which is the highest honor that a woman can receive from the governor. So, I mean, it's just proof that the devil's a liar. And if you feel depressed, and if you're sitting at home feeling like you have no value, know that God made you unique. He made you. There's nobody in the world like you. There's nobody in the world like you, because we all get identified with fingerprints. So God knows every hair on your head. He knows your dreams. He knows what is what. There's sometimes that there's things that you want, and you want it really bad, but he doesn't give them to you because they're not meant for you, or he wants you to go through a different route in life, or you have a different purpose. I don't know. But he gave me the gift of song. And
Yeah.
that's why when I record something that's going to make you happy, not something that's going to speak destruction into your life. And that's why I'm very careful with what I record, because I don't want to send somebody into a depression. I don't want to send somebody. I want a song that you're going to be able to dedicate to your husband, or to your wife, or to your new boyfriend. Something that's going to make you happy.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm here for.
And
Yeah.
you know what? This is the Tiger Eye Show. So we're gonna send that one. We're gonna send it. The one and only Geneva, Entre Tus Brazos. Going out to all the Tiger Eye Show family members in the
And
house.
that's my family that comes out in the video. Those are my daughters and my husband.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Well, let's
Yeah.
check it out. So you need to tell them, get them all on, because they're going to shine on the Tiger Eye Show tonight. Here we are, Geneva, Entre Tus Brazos.
Hola, mi amor, no quise despertarte, pero te dejo este mensaje para decirte que te amo. Feliz aniversario, y tengo un día muy especial programado para ti. Así es que te espero en nuestro lugar favorito y oprime este link que es un regalo muy especial que te dedico con mucho amor, porque quiero pasar toda mi vida entre tus brazos.
GENYVA. Quiero ser tu amiga, tu confidente. Déjame entrar sin duda a tu corazón. Eres para mí la razón de mi existencia. Mi corazón late solo por ti. Entre tus brazos siento una felicidad inexplicable. Cada día junto a ti es inolvidable. Quiero ser tuya eternamente, solo tuya. Siempre te amaré, siempre estaré a tu lado en las buenas y en las malas lucharé. Junto a ti porque te amo, no hay nada que no podamos vencer. Te prometo, siempre te amaré. Eres para mí la razón de mi existencia. Juro serte siempre fiel y pedirle a Dios por ti. Entre tus brazos siento una felicidad inexplicable. Cada día junto a ti es inolvidable. Quiero ser tuya eternamente, solo tuya. Siempre te amaré, siempre estaré a tu lado en las buenas, en las malas lucharé. Junto a ti porque te amo, no hay nada que no podamos vencer. Te prometo, siempre te amaré.
Oh, it's my beautiful family.
Wow.
What'd you think, champs?
Amazing, man. Amazing lady, man. I mean, how many females have you had on your Tiger Eye show like this, man? Name the last one, Tiger.
Oh my gosh, why you want to put me on the spot like that?
Let me tell you something. I've been going down through the top countdowns and all that. And every time I go down there, every week, I run into her name. I run into, GENYVA's name. I'm looking for new females to honor this year in November. GENYVA's, she's always there. I'm like, GENYVA again? So, I mean, that's what we're here for. Okay, Tiger. We do not promise them a future, but we give them an opportunity. Okay, so that's what Guadalupe
Thank you.
Awards is about. That's what it's
Thank
about.
you.
And like I say, I'm not taking no favoritism or anything like that. I've 2-3 years already. I've honored female artists. They know that I've pushed them and I've helped them. Last year I had two, good ones like Christy Lux and Jeannie B and all them. You know what we did, Tiger. We pushed them last year. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
The year before I had, Cindy Ramos. I had, Liz Garcia, Erica Renee. I've had all those, that I've pushed. And after that, they do their job. They know what they're doing. But I've never seen a female like this one right here, man. This one she produces her own videos. She writes her own song, and she does the hustle. You know what I mean? She does the game. And that's what it's about. That's why I guess she's number one on the top 3, 4 ballots. You know what I mean? The countdowns. You know.
Mhm. And if she's not,
So
then there's something wrong with that countdown.
that's right. But every time I look at her, her name's on there for the last 3 or 4 weeks. You know.
Wow, that's
So
awesome. That is, and
that
she.
is awesome, man. I mean, this girl, even when I talked to Joe Lopez, I told him, you got Geneva now. ¿Tienes a Geneva? He goes, shit. Está pesada esa vieja. El voz esa señora. I said, yep.
Mhm.
And, even Sandra says that he's there for a reason, right? That's why you're there, you know?
It was
Yeah.
a divine appointment, God. I had asked God, to be part of that band when I was 16 years old, and it took 27 plus years, but God answered that desire of my heart. And I mean, I love, everything I've got to experience with Grupo Mas, and, singing songs alongside of Joe that I would literally, I was in the audience singing along, asking God, man, hopefully one day I'll be able to sing No te olvidaré. And now I get to do it all over the world with Joe Lopez y Grupo Mas, and it's a blessing. It's a true blessing.
Yeah.
To see him so happy doing what he loves, and to see Sandra's face, seeing her husband,
Yeah.
singing and doing what he loves, and just the band, everybody is amazing. Saludos a Brando, a Homero, Juanito, BJ, everybody that's part of Grupo Mas. It's I'm honored to be amongst such talented musicians. Everybody's amazing, and we all respect each other, and we go
Hmm.
do our jobs, and it's beautiful to see everybody singing along, and joining us, and just sometimes we kind of just lower the music, and just to hear everybody singing, hit after hit. It's a beautiful experience
Yeah.
that I'm gonna treasure for the rest of my life.
Yeah. You guys are,
What is it like singing with somebody as big as Joe Lopez y Grupo Mas? Because we all know that y'all don't do little small clubs. Y'all do arenas. Y'all sell out. Like you said, I was watching the y'all played with El Poder del Norte. I mean, so
Hmm.
that had to be thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah,
So
Arena Monterrey was amazing. Monterrey
yeah,
is
how
amazing.
does that feel seeing all them thousands of people? How do you feel? I mean, is it nerve wracking? How do you prepare for a big
Well, I
show?
mean, I don't get nervous anymore. I mean, I've been doing this for so long, I just always want to do my best. Um, and I mean, it feels good because, one, I feel like now, before, because my mom was always sick, she would hardly ever get to go to any of my shows. And now I feel like every time I'm performing, like when we did Nortex, it was huge. I mean, it was a huge stage, thousands and thousands. I think it was like over 20 some thousand people, and just to envision her there. I would look up at the sky and I would blow her a kiss. Every time that we sing No Te Olvidaré, I blow my mom a kiss, and in hopes that she's, watching me and proud of me. And I mean, como se dicen, son sueños realizados. I feel blessed. And there's no other word other than that I'm blessed, because
yeah.
to sing with an icon and amazing musicians such as Grupo Mas, it's a dream come true because, like I said, I prayed for that the day I met my first date with my husband, May 7th of 1994. I was at a Mas concert, and I asked God to allow me to one day sing on stage with Joe Lopez y Grupo Mas, and God answered that desire of my heart. So the only thing I can say is that I feel blessed, to see, especially him having, a wife like Sandra that, she's such a hard worker, and, she it's amazing to see a woman, have that role and be able to accomplish everything she's been able to do with Joe Lopez y Grupo Mas. The stages she's been able to get us on, and the events that she puts together. I mean, it's a stressful thing, I can imagine, and it's beautiful to see all that hard work come to play, and I'm just blessed. I'm truly, truly blessed.
Yeah,
Okay,
great.
we're gonna do another one. We're gonna do another one. Do you? What can you tell us about Sarah Monique?
Oh, Sarah Monique. Oh man.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah, Sarah, I met her many, many years back when she invited me to collaborate with her on En Esta Tumba. And I remember, her reaching out to me and was like, hi, I'm Sara Monique, and I want to record this song called En Esta Tumba, and I wanted to see if you could guide me in the vocal room, and maybe do some harmonies, and so man, that song, it's amazing. It's for people that have lost a loved one, and that song has touched many, many lives all over the world, and she's been singing for many, many years. She's also been trying and been trying to leave her mark in La Onda, and I mean, it's been amazing. She was also part of the Tejanas Unidas en Cristo collaboration. On that project, I wanted to invite, not only women that inspired my love for Tejano music, but girls that were currently on radio and the future generation of Tejano, because we must support them, because, then who's going to be left when we're gone. So I
Mhm.
featured a lot of artists like Anika, Alyssa Torres, Marisela Hernandez, Magali de la Rosa. There's just so many women that were part of this project, Tejanas Unidas en Cristo, that united 25 women from all over the Lone Star State. I'm the founder of that project, and we have a docu-series coming soon. So you'll be able to see an exclusive interview with not only Sara Monique, with GENYVA, with every single woman that participated in that project. And you're going to get to know us not only as the singer, but as the person. In-depth interviews with trials and tribulations that we've overcome in life, and Sarah has an amazing story, and so yeah, she's my friend, and I'm super happy with, she started recording Christian music now, and I'm happy for her, and for all her accomplishments, and for all the girls that form part of this project. Everybody knows that I'm just a call away. I'm always an open door, and to give advice to whoever wants it. I'm a mentor this year for the second year with the Grammys. They selected me to be a mentor, not only in 2023 but in 2024. So basically, as a mentor, they team you up with somebody who has a dream of being in the music industry, and so, like I said, I'm here for anybody that wants any advice, any help. I didn't have that growing up. I didn't have an artist that took me under her wing and wanted to help me out and show me the ropes. So I had to learn everything on my own. And then finally, when I met Myra, we worked really hard to get to where we are, and we're not afraid to share contacts, to share publicists, to share opportunities with anybody that wants it. But you have to be open to constructive criticism. I've met a lot of singers throughout my career that are just starting, and I tell them, you have to build your own identity. You can't copy the Selena, you can't copy the Shelly. You have to create your own style,
Right.
become your own identity, and I think we've been able to do that with GENYVA. And I'm excited, for not only Sara, but for all the girls that are seeking an opportunity or to leave their mark in this genre. And all we ask is the program directors, the radio stations, not only terrestrial but internet stations, to give them an opportunity. But I also suggest that if you plan on doing it, make sure that you get the right producers. That a lot of people sometimes they just take advantage of you, and they say, oh, I have a studio, pay me this, I'll record you a song. But then you hear the song, and they tell them, oh, it's amazing, but when you give it to a professional, you hear it on the radio, or not on the radio, but in the car, and it's, the distribution of the instrumentation is not right. All of that's important, that the quality that you're going to send that program director is going to be top notch, with a good album cover, with good photos for your artwork. All those things are important, that you get ISRC codes for your music before you send them out to radio. All those things that are going to count, because if you submit a song to a radio station without an ISRC code, and if they don't submit it, well, all that airplay that you're getting, they can play your song 50 times, but it's not going to register on BDS, is not going to register on the places that are important, that are going to get you on those countdowns. If you don't share your Spotify links, your Apple Music links, well, you're not going to get any downloads, and you're not going to get any activity or listeners on your digital platform. So, I mean, it's a lot of things that I never knew. I'm old school, I'm learning all this social media stuff. I mean, I'm barely learning it, like the Instagram, the TikTok, like I'm going to go meet you in person. I'm going to go meet your program director in person. And that's one thing about Myra and I, is that we're very involved. We like to go in person. When COVID happened, it kind of like we kind of stopped going to the studios for a while, but now our goal is to do another tour with this new song. 60 plus radio stations, not only TV, but radio, terrestrial, and internet stations, and continue to work hard, and just success is not going to come looking for you at your house. You have to get out of that chair and work and work and work. Like I say, nobody can say that these countdowns were given to me. I worked really hard, and the work is in the proof. If you go into my Beacon page and you see all the pictures I have of all the tours we've done through radio, now comes the best part, which are the live shows. I had kind of put that on hold for a little bit, because I wanted people to get to know me on radio, get to know my voice, get to know my style. And so now the live shows are coming. People are like, well, they play you on radio, but you don't do live shows. It's not that I don't do them because I don't want to and they don't call me. I do them because I value my talent and I value my artistry. And I'm not going to go play for, like I told, Tiger earlier, I'm not going to go play for $500 if I know that I have to pay, my band that comes all the way from Monterrey. Like, if I'm going to give you a show, I'm going to give you a show. And once we film our live show, that's going to be available very soon, you're going to be able to see why it is that I've been waiting a little bit before I got into my live shows as GENYVA y Adicción, and the production that we're going to put together is going to be amazing. It's going to be something that nobody's doing right now. And like I said, it's not about the quantity of shows that I'm going to do in the year. It's going to be the quality of shows that I'm going to do, whether it's 5 shows that I'm going to do in 2024 or 10 or 20, who knows? I might end up with a big old tour, and that's what we're praying for. But I wanted to make sure that when I came, and I was going to bring it this 2024, it was going to be with a great production, great show, amazing songs. And now that I got enough material to do my own show, I'm ready, and I'm excited to see what God has in store for me with my live shows, with my live tour. Mm-hmm.
Well, here she is.
Amazing.
Sarah Monique featuring GENYVA en la tumba. Y'all ready? Only on the Tiger Eye Show. You get fire like this.
Madre mía que estás en el cielo, mi vida no es igual desde que te perdí. Te extraño cada día y este canto te la dedico a ti. En esta tumba está mi madre. En esta tumba falta. Madre querida, tú bien me decías, ahora yo me encuentro muy triste sin ti. Ahora que quisiera tener yo a mi madre, no más los recuerdos quedaron para mí. Mi madre querida, tú ya te me fuiste. Te fuiste al cielo, ¿dónde está el Señor? Pero esos recuerdos que tú me dejaste, los guardo muy dentro de mi corazón. Ahora yo comprendo aquellos consejos que por mis caprichos no supe apreciar. Por eso les digo a todos mis amigos que cuiden a su madre, que no hay otra igual. Tengan cuidado, queridos amigos, lo que yo les canto es purita verdad. Tengo a mi madre allá en el cielo. Me acerco a su tumba y me pongo a llorar. Mi madre querida, tú ya te me fuiste. Te fuiste al cielo, ¿dónde está el Señor? Pero esos recuerdos que tú me dejaste, los guardo muy dentro de mi corazón.
I can't wait for you all to see the En Esta Tumba video that I'm fixing to shoot. It's gonna be fire.
Wow.
Again,
When,
more fire?
where, we're there. Cumbia
More
chat,
fire?
taking the tamales.
Huh?
More
We're
fire,
there,
golly. How much talent do you have? I mean,
Well,
God,
there's
you're
a song called Casa Triste that I recorded in honor of my mother. And I
mhm.
had kind of put the video on hold, but it's going to feature, original footage of the funeral and, the drive to the cemetery. And it's going to be like well, I don't want to give it all away. Mejor I'll invite you guys to the shoot. And if
Yeah.
if either of you have lost a loved one and you want to be a part of it, um I'm gonna have everybody print out like I think it's like a 17 by 20 photo, put in a frame and bring it with you the day of the shoot. And I'm gonna feature a lot of my friends and family that have lost a loved one. The song is called Casa Triste. So whenever you have a chance, check it out on digital platforms. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. And then also, do you happen to have the collaboration video that I did with Stephanie Montiel, Tiger?
Mm,
Wow, wow. Can you tell me the name of the song?
It's called Cosas del Amor.
Why?
Man,
Give me a
it's called,
chance.
huh?
Listen, give me a chance. Why would she ask me a question like that? Does she not know this is the Tiger Eye show? Does she not know that I research my artists? Does she not know? No, I'm just joking. You know what? You know why I have that
bueno.
song? Do you want to know why I have Cosas del Amor?
Uh-huh.
I have Cosas del Amor because Alize Nino is that's my fam. And I remember well when I was doing a live with her, um, that's the song that her and Madison Pulido did on the David Olivares show. And that's where you first popped up on one of my Tiger Eye
Oh,
shows.
that's right.
Tiger, I did that song with Stephanie Montiel, and I'm like, okay. And then it didn't snap at the time, and I'm like, she did do it. And I was like, wow, that I mean, that is a
I mean,
that
imagine two powerhouse vocalists. That's what I'm telling you. I mean, I've been bringing this. This song was released. When was it? Like back in at least, ¿qué estamos? 2018, I
20.
believe. So I've been at this a long time, man, and I
Yeah.
couldn't believe that song didn't go to number one. I mean, just the production that was produced by Gabriel Zavala. The vocals on it is amazing. The music video is amazing. But again, another dream come true. I remember going to my first Tejano Music Award event and seeing Stephanie for the first time and being like, oh my gosh, like, this is a woman, I mean, I grew up singing her songs, like Celos and, Baila Conmigo. Like I would perform a lot of these songs with the Grupo Sierra. And then when I remember we were at Graham Central Station in San Antonio, and I'm
Ooh.
like, "Hi," I was like, "I'm Geneva." I was like, "I'm an upcoming singer. Like, is there any way that you can invite me to do, even a piece of, um, cellos with you on stage?" And she's like, "Yeah, girl, I'll invite you." And I was like, I mean, like almost an hour had gone by, and I was like, she forgot. And then all of a sudden, she's like, "Geneva, come on up here, girl." And I'm like, like all excited. And so I run up on stage, and we sang. We sang Celos, and I was just like, oh my god. And then so years later we ran into each other. I mean, we kept running into each other at the Tejano Music Awards because I was nominated a couple times. And then finally, I gathered the courage to ask her to collab with me. I mean, I was doing collabs before collabs was even a thing. Now everybody's doing collabs. I'm like, girl, we're the inventor of collabs. And so I invited her on this song, and she was like, yeah, like right away she was like, yes. And I was like, oh my god. I told my husband, Stephanie Montiel just said yes to collaborating with me on a song. And so I sent Gabriel Zavala the concept, the idea. He did the music, and it turned out amazing. And I mean, I don't know, I feel like we need to do like a remake of the song and re-release it or something, because that song is fire. Our vocals together, it's just like the perfect, I mean, it's just perfection. And I mean, and she continues to be a huge inspiration to me. We see each other every now and then while we're out on the road. And we just had lunch not too long ago when she came to do some interviews here in the valley. And so, I mean, I look forward to working with her again in the future. And it's just beautiful to to continue to see how she works really hard at what she does it for a living. And it's just amazing that it's another dream come true to have collaborated with a woman that was a huge inspiration to me. And there's a couple of others that I pray to be able to collaborate with in the future. I have a duet coming up very soon with Shelly Lares, Little Miss Dynamite. It's a Christian song that we're working on called Espera el Tiempo de Dios. So there's a lot of things coming up for Geneva. I'm excited, and hopefully I look forward to maybe hopefully collaborating one day with Elida. She's also another really huge, inspiration to me and a friend of mine. And just excited to see, what invitations I end up getting, with people that might want to collab with me. Another person I'd love to record with one day is with, Joe Lopez or, with Jay Perez. And, you never know what God has
Yep.
in store. Yeah.
What I'm gonna
Wow.
do, Geneva, if it's okay with you,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do a back to back. So, because to me, it is an honor, to have David Olivares, pick out a song for these two young ladies to sing, and for him to pick that song for my fam Alize Nino and Madison Pulido to sing.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's a hard song to sing. So what I'm
Oh,
gonna
it
do,
is.
I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that one, and then I'm gonna back to back with Geneva and the All American Sweetheart, Stephanie. So
Before you go on there, Tiger,
well,
I'd like
no
to
more
say,
tamales for you.
no, 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 no more. Ya no tamales. Ya.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Geneva, for coming on. I'm going on another show now.
Awesome.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. So you're not gonna get to
Wow.
see the cosas. I say you do the cosas del amor with Geneva first, and then close with the other one so he can see it, and then he can leave the show.
Okay.
I just say he could leave the show right now. We don't even care no more.
Well,
Tell
how
that
about if I
other
not?
person to play
How
it.
about how about I bring some tamales over? We're good, right?
I don't know, because you're just lying. You ain't gonna bring me no tamales. We're not gonna make it to my
Hey,
casa.
tamales, que te vato, ya quiere tamal. But
Well,
anyway, yeah, let's check out your videos. Come on, let's see what you got. I
okay,
know
well,
she
everybody say
got
bye to
the talent.
Cumbia Champs
I
because
ain't got to say nothing because she got the talent. She got the
he's
talent already.
leaving us. Wow, he's leaving us for somebody else. Este
Got to go
vato.
on another show. So
Well, we're
we
boycotting este
I
vato
love it.
Cumbia Champs.
I love all her music. Geneva, thank you very much. Nice meeting you.
Thank you, Cumbia Champs, for the
Con el favor de
opportunity.
Dios, con el favor de Dios, you're gonna succeed. I know you are. That's why I've
Thank
been
you.
after you, and that's to come. I told Myra I was after you, and I told Myra this is the girl, and I told Tiger, bring Geneva on the show. Tiger said, "Who's that?"
Wow, now he throw me under the bus. No, wow.
No,
But
hombre,
me and you already
but
spoke, Geneva. We already spoke. Geneva already knows
Genova,
it.
Geneva's number one, and
That,
four countdowns. She's number one. That's
yeah,
why
that's
she's
why
here.
he's going to another show because she's
Well,
number
I gotta
one.
go talk to this other friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Okay, you gotta go talk to
Thank you so
another Geneva.
much.
Thank you,
Thank
man.
you.
You guys. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hurry up. You're still on my life. Wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do it. We're gonna go ahead and do it because I want everybody to know because the way I see it, I mean, and I hope you feel the same way. For somebody to want to collaborate one of my songs, I mean, I think that would put me in top of the world. So we're gonna do theirs and then we're gonna do yours and Stephanie's. How is that?
Awesome, yeah.
Because we already got rid of Cumbia Champs anyway. So let's do it. Alize Nino and Madison Pulido doing Cosas del Amor, and we're going to follow it up with Geneva and the All American Sweetheart, Stephanie. So here we are. Let's do it.
Contestant number one, doing the first duet with Buscando Talento con David Olivares, Mrs. Alize and Mrs. Madison. Right over here. How are you guys feeling tonight? Right over here. Let's get up in the front. How are you guys feeling tonight? Are the microphones on?
Hello, hello. Yeah.
Yours is
Hello. Oh, sorry.
Are you guys feeling good tonight?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, what song did I choose for you guys?
Cosas del amor.
Cosas
Ana
del Amor
Gabriel.
by Ana Gabriel
Yes.
and Vicky Carr, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
Who's doing, ¿quién va a cantar Vicky Carr? Vicky Carr, Ana Gabriel. ¿Cómo sienten ustedes que les estoy dando un reto súper difícil? Porque si no estoy equivocado, Alice, you live in Dallas.
Yes, I do.
And you live right over here in Houston. Well, sorry, don't tell me. Freeport. Okay, you live in Katy, but you're from Freeport. So how did you guys organize your practices?
Well, we decided to FaceTime, so we would FaceTime and do our
Through
parts.
FaceTime?
Yes, and then was it on Saturday? Yesterday, we practiced our rehearsals.
So they did all the rehearsals through FaceTime. So let's see how that works out for them tonight. Are you guys ready to perform tonight?
Yes, sir.
A big round of applause for contestant number 1, Madison Alize, singing Cosas del Amor.
Amiga, tengo el corazón herido. El hombre que yo quiero se me va. Lo estoy perdiendo. Estoy sufriendo, llorando de impotencia. No puedo retenerlo.
Amiga, mientras quede una esperanza, tú tienes que luchar por ese amor. Si él es el hombre de tu vida, no te des nunca por vencida, que vale todo si se lucha por amor.
¿Cómo puedo hacer?
Entrega
Todo se lo di.
de tu modo.
No es posible que se pueda querer más.
Pensando así lo perderás.
Y si él se va,
Lo habrás perdido.
¿qué me quedará?
Lo que has vivido.
Tu consejo no me aleja del dolor.
Son cosas del amor.
Amiga, yo no sé qué está pasando. ¿Será que habrá encontrado otra mujer? Ya no es el mismo, su indiferencia la siento por las noches, rechaza mi presencia.
Amiga, ¿no será que has descuidado la forma de buscarlo en el amor? Quizás la casa, la rutina, se ha convertido en tu enemiga y está cobrando un alto precio por tu error.
¿Cómo puedo hacer?
Entrega
Todo se lo
y
di.
de tu modo.
No es posible que se pueda querer más.
Pensando así lo perderás.
Y él se
Lo
va,
habrás perdido.
¿qué me quedará?
Lo que has vivido.
Tu consejo no me aleja del dolor.
Son cosas del
Y ese aplauso, ese aplauso.
Amiga, tengo el corazón herido. se me va, lo estoy perdiendo, lo estoy sufriendo, llorando de impotencia, no puedo retenerlo.
Amiga, mientras quede una esperanza, tú tienes que luchar por ese amor. Si él es el hombre de tu vida, no te des nunca por vencida, que vale todo si se lucha por amor.
¿Cómo puedo hacer?
Entrega todo,
todo se lo di.
Intenta amor.
No es posible que se pueda querer más.
Pensando así lo perderás.
Y si él se
lo
va,
habrás perdido.
¿qué más quedará?
Lo que has vivido.
Tu consejo no me aleja del dolor. Son cosas del amor. Amiga, yo no sé qué está pasando. ¿Será que haya encontrado a otra mujer? Ya no es el mismo, su indiferencia la siento por las noches, rechaza mi presencia.
Amiga, ¿no será que has descuidado la forma de buscarlo en el amor? Quizás la casa, la rutina se ha convertido en tu enemiga y está cobrando un alto precio por tu error.
¿Cómo puedo hacer?
Entrega todo,
todo se lo di.
Intenta amor.
No es posible que se pueda querer más.
Pensando así lo perderás.
Y si él
Lo
se
habrás
va,
perdido.
¿qué más
Lo que
quedará?
has vivido.
Tu consejo no me aleja del dolor. Son cosas del amor. Son cosas del amor. Son cosas del amor.
Son cosas del
Oh, wow, that was a jammy jam right there. Y'all did a damn good job on that one.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm gonna talk to her about us re-releasing that song now that I've become a little bit more established and they're paying a little bit more attention to us. I think that
So
that song's
you're gonna do it back with Stephanie, or you're gonna look for somebody else to
no,
collaborate?
no. I want to redo it with Steph. Maybe I don't know, maybe make it a little bit, change up the style a little bit. But no, I think that it deserves like a true shot to be aired on radio and give the people an opportunity to really get to listen to it. Because when I was barely starting to release music back then, and so I didn't really get much airplay. But man, that song's worthy of being international all over.
Oh, wow! Yes, 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 yes. It's worthy of being more than that. Who are some of your musical influences, Geneva?
Well, like I said, Stephanie Montiel, Shelly Lares, Patsy Torres, Alida Reina, Selena. Um, did I already say Laura Canales? Laura Canales.
You could say
Linda,
that 1,000 times because
yeah.
that's the queen of Tejano right there.
Yeah, I got to perform with her once at an event for Precinct 1. My father used to work for the county, and they used to always hire, it was a group called, was it the Legends? I mean, it was like a a group, like a collaboration where it was like Freddie Martinez, Laura Canales. It was like all these legends that came together and they would perform. And I remember one time we performed Cuatro Caminos together and it was like huge. I was just like in awe and she was like, "Oh my God, you sing so good." And I was like, and so I always, Oh Gran Dios. I mean,
Oh,
back in the day, I used to do a lot of Laura tributes. You know, I was known for, doing a lot of Laura Canales, because she was, I mean, a huge, huge inspiration. So I would do like a lot of, Cuatro Caminos. What was the other one? Oh Gran Dios. We would do,
si viví
um,
contigo.
Si Viví Contigo. No, I never did Si Viví Contigo.
Oh
I
my
did
God. Then you did
Queda.
this.
I did, which other one? Anda y dile a tu esposa. A lot of her biggest hits we did, so I used to do, back in 96, 98. I was one of the first, Tejano female artists that would do, Laura tributes. And now we have, for example, Maricela Hernandez that's doing a Laura tribute right now. She's amazing. She's another artist from the Rio Grande Valley that's also part of Cielo Entertainment. And it's beautiful, because, she was also part of the Tejanas Unidas en Cristo collaboration. And, just to see the new generation, honor Laura and her, just leave a little bit of their mark, on everything that she created for us. It's beautiful to see. So, I'm happy when I see, all these new artists, paying, homage and tribute to artists such as Laura Canales.
Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, can you do a little bit of O Grandios? Because that's my jammy jam.
Man, I think I'm gonna bust your speaker.
And the only reason that I'm asking for O Grandios and is because that was one of my mom's favorite songs.
My mom too.
And for her funeral, I mean, which every time I say this, I mean, I get a little choked up, but I'm the one in my family. I'm the DJ, and she took me into the room and she asked me. She said, "Mijo," she says, "for my funeral," she said, "I need you to make me a CD." She says, "and I want O Grandios on there by Laura Canales." I mean, that was hard, for me to be responsible and I'm the youngest, so I'm the baby of the family. And I didn't know what was really going on with my mom. I didn't even know she was as sick as she was. And for her to just take me into the room one day and ask me to have her CD to make her CD for her funeral was like ridiculously like I was just like stunned, like what's going on. So
Absolutely, in honor of your beautiful mom and in honor of my mom as well, who, this was her absolute favorite song. And I'm actually gonna be recording it very, very
wow.
soon. Yeah. Yeah. And so a ver cómo me sale, chihuahuas. A ver. Oh, gran Dios, cuánto sufro en la vida por no querer yo ser menos que nadie. Sufro mucho, mi Dios, tú lo sabes, por el amor que yo le tengo a este querer. Ay, cuánto diera yo por la vida de antes. Ay, cuántos amores a mí no me faltaron. En este mundo todo se acaba. Por eso quiero esta vida terminar. Por eso quiero esta vida terminar.
Wow. Both of our moms are in heaven right now. They're literally in heaven, shining down with big old smiles. Because I mean,
My mom's probably telling her, eso es mi hija, eso es mi hija. And he's
uh-huh.
probably like, sí, ese es mi hijo que la está entrevistando.
Wow, this is so awesome. Because I mean, I'm living my dream of always having my own show and being able to interview the best of the best of the best, and you living your dream. Um, First of all, like you said, you always wanted to perform with the Blue-Eyed Devil himself, Joe Lopez, and you're living that dream. And
Not the
now you
blue-eyed devil, the king of Tejano.
I know him as the Blue-Eyed Devil because back in 1985, when my mom took them, my mom was like, I guess before you were called a promoter. My mom would always bring them to Hereford, from my hometown, Hereford, Texas. She would always bring Joe Lopez, Jimmy Gonzalez, y el Grupo Mas to perform there at the Bull Barn. So I mean, I I was small. I was small. I really didn't know much. I was just out there in the pedo, just standing there admiring their show, and and that like that one, because with Joe Lopez, when I interviewed him, another song that my mom wanted on her CD was La Cicatriz, with Grupo Mas. And when I asked Joe about that one, he sang me a little piece of that when I interviewed him, and that was a huge blessing because Sandra told me that Joe really don't sing on lives, and he remembered my mom because she would always take him to perform there in Hereford. So yes, so I'm living my dream, you're living your dream, and wow, like I told you when we were talking earlier, we're gonna find out a lot of stuff about each other, and we're gonna be close family. One of my favorite voices, Rick Monzo.
Oh,
He said one of
saludos
my
a
favorite.
Rick.
Rick. Everybody knows Rick. He says one of my
I
favorite
actually
voices.
collaborated on a song with him. A few years back, he needed some female vocals on one of his songs, and you'll hear Geneva on there.
Wow, hey Rick, why are you holding off on me, man? He never even told me, and
Yeah,
I've interviewed him a couple of
it was
times.
an
Wow,
English song.
wow, but Rick's hard rock. You do
Yeah.
hard rock too.
Well, I mean, it was a soft. That one was a soft rock. It was like a ballad.
Oh, because
And so I just did like a little hook like on one of his songs. I'm trying to remember how it goes.
yeah, I don't see Rick doing soft ballads. That's something
Yeah,
you.
no, just tell him to show it to you one day.
I might have to tell him,
Uh,
hey, Rick, you're holding out on me.
hold on, I'm trying to remember the hook. My song on the radio. How does it go?
I don't know. He's trying to throw me under the bus too. He says you played it on your show. LOL. Wow. Come on, Rick. Don't throw me under the bus like that, man. Not right now. Call me and tell me that after the show. Wow, that
I'm
is
trying to remember.
that's
Yeah.
so good. You've been collaborating with a lot. That's a shock. I would have never, ever seen you
Yeah.
collaborating with Rick. Because
Yeah. I mean, I've
that's
always
that
been
dude.
one to help and, be open to, I remember he reached out to me. I think it was through like Facebook, and he's like, hey, I have this song, and, that I really need some female vocals on. And I'm like, sure, I've always been open to help. I mean, I also have a collaboration that I did with Isaac Vidauri. It was also a Maes remake called Pero a Ella. I mean, that one also did really, really good for Grupo Deseo at the time. And then you can hear me where I sing, Pero a ella no la puedo olvidar, no puedo vivir sin ella. No, 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 puedo
You know what?
negarla. Yeah.
You know what, Geneva? You're just making me do it. You're making me take everything out. You're making me do it. So you know what? Let's do it. Geneva y Vidumi, he's
Adicción.
the vocalist for Mike and the Iconics. Is that correct?
Yeah, Isaac. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here we go. Ask and you shall receive. Only on the Tiger Eye Show where you get fire like this. Going out to Isela Olivero, tuning in all the way from Monterrey. We got
Hola,
Monterrey
hermosa.
house.
Su manera de ser y tal vez no sé, pero me hace pensar en ella. Será su modo de hablar tal vez, pero sigo pensando en ella. La noche cuando ella me dejó, se grabó el recuerdo de ella. No sé por dónde comenzar para platicarles de ella. Pero a ella no la puedo olvidar, no podré vivir sin ella. Como a ella no la puedo olvidar, no podré vivir sin ella. No, 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 no puedo olvidarla. Me ha robado el corazón, pero al verte partir no hago más que llorar y sufrir. No, 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 no puedo olvidarla. Me ha robado el corazón, pero al verte partir no hago más que llorar y sufrir.
No la puedo olvidar.
No podré vivir sin ella.
Ella no la puedo olvidar.
No podré vivir sin ella. Pero a ella no la puedo olvidar. No podré vivir sin ella. Como a ella no la puedo olvidar. No podré vivir sin ella. Como a ella no la puedo olvidar. No podré vivir sin ella.
Man, you really opened up the vault, man. That song's like over 10 years old.
Hey, that's like I told you earlier. When you come on the Tiger Eye Show, I bring the artists because I bring the best of the best, and you always, always, always have to. You always have to be prepared. I mean, because to me, Geneva. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I get a lot of artists that send me their bios, and they're like, "Okay, I'm going on. You know, I'm gonna be on the show. Here's my bio." I don't read your bios. Why? I mean, because you send me the bio, you send this guy the bio, you send everybody your bio, right? Okay, so if everybody goes by your bio, it's gonna be the same interview because they're asking you the same questions, same questions. It's a boring interview. So to me, you have to know your artist. You have to put in the work. Ever since we said yes, I put in the work. Just like you do, I do. I get up early in the morning. I go through I go through your everything. I believe in and I want to send a shout out to my awesome assistant, the best assistant in the world, Vicky V. Thank you, Vicky V, for tuning in with the awesome
Saludos,
Geneva.
Vicky.
But
Y un momentito, un saludo para todos los que se han conectado, los que no hablan inglés. Igual yo soy GENYVA, soy una cantautora del mágico Valle de Texas y los invito a que sigan mi música, no solamente aquí en el Tiger Eye Show, pero también estamos disponibles en Instagram, en Facebook, en TikTok y mi música está disponible en todas las plataformas digitales, así es que sigan nuestras páginas oficiales para lo más reciente y pues sigan también aquí a mi gran amigo para que se queden conectados con las más recientes noticias de GENYVA. Y pues saludos a todos los que se conectaron esta noche con nosotros. Una bendición tener tu apoyo y pues esperamos que sea de tu agrado nuestra música.
wow, you did that like a champ. That was serious. You know more Spanish than me. I wouldn't have been able to go. I wouldn't have been able to go that hard. I would have just been like, muchas gracias.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Exactly. I know everybody would have understood that one.
Man, I'm
That's
just
probably my
waiting for it to be
champ.
11 o'clock so I can go get me and my honey a taquito, sausage, egg, and cheese from Whataburger, man. 11 p.m. hits, and I'm like, straight to Whataburger.
There, you don't have like a taco palenque or nothing over there?
Yeah, but I mean, Taco Palenque, they don't sell. I mean, my mom, like growing up, we would always get like breakfast on the bun or like taquitos of sausage, egg, and cheese. And so earlier today, I made dinner for the family. I made spaghetti, but then we had to like run out to the funeral and stuff. And so I was all evening, I've been craving Whataburger. So as soon as we're done with our interview, I'm gonna put my niece to sleep and wash my face and just take a drive to Whataburger and como dicen que compré comercial Whataburger, right? And go get me and my honey and my girl some like a midnight snack. I'm craving that strawberry Fanta.
Isel Ontivero says, mejor una carne asada de Monterrey.
Sí, amiga, a ver cuándo nos invitas. Muy pronto estaré allí con la promoción de El amor de mi vida. Estaremos ahí como en un mes y medio, 2 meses. So, ahí pues esperamos la invitación para la carnita asada. Como dicen, ¿se va a hacer o no se va a hacer la carnita asada?
Con Isela sí se va a hacer. I guarantee you, she's going to offer you an invitation, and Isela, buena. Wow, there it is. Well,
Ay, gracias, Isela.
Muy amable, Isela Tiveros, familia de corazón. Muchísimas gracias. She's a big supporter of Tiger Eye Show, and it means a lot to me because she's from Monterrey, so that's telling me that Monterrey is getting the best of the best with all the artists and all the music that I play on my Tiger Eye Show. So muchísimas gracias, Isela Ontiveros, por tanto apoyo. She says de Monterrey amamos la música tejana. Wow. Wow, I really didn't know that. I figured, but
but
you know what?
For sure.
I like to thank I like to thank all the Tiger Eye Show family members that are tuning in. Thank you. And I know GENYVA, I know that thank you, GENYVA. I know you're very busy. I know you got a lot to do. It's a Wednesday. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not do too many interviews on weekdays, but it's a blessing that you accepted. Isela says, Geneva Salas, tú sabes cuánto amamos su música.
Gracias,
Wow.
amiga. No, mil gracias por tu apoyo siempre y pues agradecida con tu amistad y pues le pido a Dios que tengamos una eternidad o sea, de amistad y pues muy pronto nos volvemos a ver y pues estamos ahí en Monterrey, si Dios quiere, en los primeros de abril con
So,
mi gira.
so ya sabes, Isela, cuando llegue Geneva, como this guy. We shouldn't even welcome him back. That show was boring, but Geneva, dude, we're boycotting you already, champs. Left us in the first place. You're not coming back. We're not welcoming you back. You left. You left us. You left us high and dry. So you stay with whatever show you were with. Vicky V said, "Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Geneva, for doing the interview with Tiger Eye. He had to do it solo without me tonight. Her son was in the hospital. She
Oh,
had to take him to the hospital.
praise for
So
your son, praise for supernatural
yeah,
healing, Vicky, your way.
if not, she would have been right here beside me, and she wouldn't have left me for no other show. She would have stayed to the very end." Geneva's like, "Wow, you're throwing some serious slugs, aren't you?" But
You hold a
no. Thank you.
grudge, man. You really know how to hold a grudge.
You know what, Geneva? I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm just being honest. And the reason I'm being honest because my wife's asleep. Um, that's the first time. That's the first time anybody's ever left my show to go to another show. Honestly, I think that was pretty rude of the vato.
Maybe
And
he
when
just
we get
needed to
off,
go to the bathroom and didn't know how to tell you, right? Right?
I hope it was all this damn tamales
He
he ate.
needed to go to the bathroom and he just didn't want to tell you.
Because if I do find out, if I do go to somebody else's show and I got spies that say that vato was on another show, I mean, that to me, that's just like, no, we don't do that. I mean, especially not with a big time artist like Geneva, This was your shot. You blew it. You
No.
blew it. You blew it for your champs. He blew it. He blew it with me and you. I mean, just that. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, my awesome assistant Vicky would have still been on with us. But thank you. He was like, "Wow, is he being serious?" Or is he? Thank you, Geneva.
Thank
On
you.
behalf of myself, on behalf of all my Tiger Eye Show family members, for blessing us. You are a blessing, and I look forward to seeing you more in the future. I hope that anytime you get a tag from me or from Vicky V, you know that you're on rotation now on the
Awesome. Thank
Tiger Eye
you.
Show. You've always been on rotation, but now that we know each other and now that you're family, I hope that you enjoyed the show.
Absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity, to open up and, to get your family to get to know Geneva, a little bit better. And I know sometimes I talk a little bit too much, but it's because, I'm
No,
real, I'm deep and, I'm passionate about, about what I do. And I just want them to know that everything I do it with all my heart. And tonight I leave a piece of my heart with each of you that got connected. And I just ask that you invite me into your cars, into your earbuds, into your homes, and just embrace my talent, my God-given talent, and just the way that you can help me is by going to my page, liking my page, sharing it with your friends, sharing my music with your friends, going into Spotify, adding me to your playlist, or the songs cost 99 cents. My latest single is called El Amor de Mi Vida. If you could go and download it and share it with your friends, that'd be a blessing. And go to YouTube and also check out the official music video and and just support me that way. I'm like I said, I'm on Instagram under La Voz del Valle Geneva. I'm on TikTok under Geneva Salas. On Facebook, I have the official page, which is facebook.com /Geneva, which is GENYVA. Or my, actually I have like my personal page, Geneva Salas Monjales, that has become bigger than my official Geneva page. It's just that I'm able to connect, with more people through there. But I'm an open book. And again, if you're a singer and your dreams are to be a singer like me, just know that I'm an inbox away. If there's ever anything that you need help with, don't hesitate to shoot me your question. I try to get to everybody as soon as I can, but you've made a new friend, and so I'm excited for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. And I do every. Oh, y saludos a mi amigo Luis. That's my guitarist from Monterrey. Saludos a mis
Ooh,
amigos de Monterrey, La Raza Monterrey, mis hermanos de la música. They're the band that helped me, in Monterrey, and we're hoping to get them over here to the US. Saludos a todos los muchachos de La Raza Monterrey. Y pues, you need to check out their music too. They recently joined Cielo Entertainment. They have a new single called Me Gusta, so make sure that you check it out and that you share it with all your
send it.
listeners. Yeah. A ver,
Send
Luis,
it
si
to
te
me.
conectas con mi amigo para que les hagan una entrevista, para que conozcan un poquito más de su música. Ahí le mandas un mensaje, Luis, para que los tenga a ustedes en el show, ¿ok? Bendiciones, and thank you again to everybody that got connected with us. Thank you. Yes.
We're not done yet. We're not done
Oh, we're
yet. You
not.
know
Oh,
why?
okay.
You know why? Because this young
Hi,
lady, that's why I
let
said
me
I got the best, best assistant. No other assistant's better than mine. Here she is,
Uh-huh.
Vicky V.
Hola.
Hello. Hi. How are
I think
Hi,
you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fine. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it. I had an emergency with my son.
It's okay.
So,
It's
like I
okay.
was trying and I was in the emergency room going, can I get there? And I had to make one quick phone call. It's like, let me try to get on real fast. At least say hi to her. Thank you for coming on and having the interview with Tiger Eye. He's the best. And he was really, he doesn't ever do interviews on Wednesday night. So I was like, what? We're doing interview? So yes, and I hear you're doing very well for
Thank
yourself.
you.
So I hear that a
Thank you so
lot. So,
much.
and you're gonna.
Thank you.
So yeah.
I greatly appreciate the opportunity. And también saludos para mi amiga Lizzy Cifuentes desde Monterrey. She's also here connected.
Oh, nice.
Huge. She started off as a fan and then became a friend. I don't call them my fans. I call everybody my friends.
Yes.
yeah.
That my family, my friends, and so un saludo para Lizzy que se encuentre con nosotros. And I pray for your son.
Oh,
I pray supernatural
well, we
healing
found
over
out
his
what the issue
body.
was. So, anyway,
Yeah.
things happen. But and tomorrow, I don't think we have a show tomorrow. But tomorrow, if everybody can keep my mom in her prayers, everybody knows my mom has been fighting breast cancer. Tomorrow, she will have her surgery. I thought it was Friday for some reason, but it's actually tomorrow. So by 6 in the morning, we'll be at the hospital.
Wow, yeah, prayers are
So
supernatural
yes.
healing. I
Oh
have
yes. Oh yes.
actually this April 1st will be my 10 years in remission. I'm a cancer
Oh.
survivor as well. Yeah, I had
Wow.
malignant cancer, and
Oh well, God bless
God
you.
healed
Yes.
me. Yeah, God
Oh
healed
yeah.
me. So, there's nothing impossible for God. So
No,
we're
that's why I said
we're
keep God
declaring her
first in your
healed
life.
in
That's
Jesus'
right.
name. Yeah, we're
That's right. I always
declaring her
say
healed.
that's right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, and I just wanted to come on and tell you thank you for coming on with him. And I was like, I feel bad. I'm leaving him high and dry. He can do it. He
He
can do
did
it.
good. He
He's
did
awesome.
good.
Oh, he's
Thank
awesome.
you.
He's the best. So I've never been able to have conversations like I do with Tiger Eye. He's awesome. He'll listen to you because I can rattle on. He listens. He's like, okay. So, no, thank you. I'll go back and watch the interview in a little while. So,
Okay. All righty.
oh,
Well,
thank
thank you so
you.
much for coming on. It
Well,
was a pleasure meeting you.
yes,
And
me too.
hopefully
I just
we'll
wanted to
see you
come say
all
hi.
soon.
Oh,
I
yes. Oh, yes.
might are you guys gonna be at the gala this year, at the
Mhm.
radio gala?
Oh, yes, we'll
Okay,
be there.
we're gonna try to, I don't know right now. I have my schedule's pretty hectic. When is it gonna be actually?
The 14th.
The 14th. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think on the 13th I have an event with the Grammys, the Grammy
Oh,
block party. And then
nice.
we have a show with Joe on the 16th, I believe. So I need to check my calendar. We have like a ladies brunch also for the women in music with the Grammys and stuff. So if you can, whenever you have a chance, send me the info on the gala, and I'll see if I can fit it in there somehow. Last year, right now, I just have a couple of personal things that are going on too that kind of keep me in the valley. But I'm gonna see about maybe heading out there also. But I'll let you guys know if I'll be, or you'll see me there
Yes.
if I'm able to make it out.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
That'd be great. That'd be
Okay.
great. It'll be great to meet you. Yes. We're going to be doing a lot of networking that day and meeting a lot of artists that we don't know personally. And
Mm-hmm.
that's a great day for everybody to network.
Exactly.
So,
Okay.
Yes. Well, all right. We'd like to thank everybody. Geneva, before we say goodnight, once again, we're going to end it off with your two biggest hits. You already know which ones I'm going with. But before we say goodnight, would you like to say anything? Would you like to let everybody know, once again, all your media platforms where they can get a hold of you? So
Sure. If they want to book any other interviews with me, they can contact Myra D. She's with Cielo Entertainment, or they can also shoot me an email at discosdondedios@gmail.com. Discosdondedios@gmail.com. On Instagram, I'm under La Voz del Valle Geneva. And Facebook, I'm under Geneva, GENYVA. TikTok under Geneva Salas. And on YouTube, I am under what is it? Geneva Christian TV, I believe that's what it's under. But all they gotta do is Google me, GENYVA, and I'm available on all digital platforms, on Spotify, Apple Music, and or they can go to Facebook, and there's an informative page called Beacon AI /Geneva, and that gives you access to a bunch of photos, my bio, and I mean, like I said, I'm just an inbox away. Anything they need, they can just inbox me or my reading.
Okay, okay. And just to let everybody know, not only is this on my Facebook, it's on Geneva's Facebook, it's on my YouTube channel, DJ Tiger Maes. You go back and relive all these awesome memories, and it's also on my Instagram, DJ Tiger Maes 4. Y'all can go back and hit up any one of those networks so y'all could relive this awesome interview. Vicky V, is there anything you want to say before we say goodnight?
It will also be on Tejano Country in just a little bit. I'll forward it onto my page so you can go to my page and watch it as well.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'll put that on there. No, just thank you for coming on with Tiger and I'm me leaving him, and thank you for everybody who came on and support tonight and support Tiger Eye in Geneva. I'm sorry I didn't make it, but I will be there next time.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna leave y'all with "Como Te Atreves," and then last but never least, and Geneva's been talking about this one the whole show, but I thought I'd end it off with it. You know which one I'm talking about, Geneva?
El amor de mi vida, vámonos lejos de aquí. Ay, papi, dime que sí, que estoy listo para amarte sin olvidarme de mí. Darte todas las noches mis besos y decirte si no lo sabías que quiero hacerte el amor, pero el amor de mi vida.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
All right, let's get it. And I thank everybody once again. Geneva, we look forward to doing more and more things. Ya con esto la despedimos. Geneva. Good night. God bless.
¿Cómo te atreves a decirme que me quieres si es mentira? ¿Cómo te atreves a mirarme fijamente y asegurarme que es mentira lo que dice tanta gente? ¿Cómo te atreves a lastimarme el corazón de esta manera? ¿Por qué no piensas un poquito y te arrepientes de lastimarme, de engañarme? Por favor, comprende. Ya no quiero más mentiras, no te quiero compartido. Si yo te entregué mi quieres más mi amor, vete por favor, vete ya, vete con ella, con quien quieras, mientras yo voy a buscar una manera de olvidar. Voy a sacarte de mi historia, borraré de mi memoria este dolor. Porque tú nunca me amaste de verdad, siempre jugaste con mi amor. Todo mundo lo sabía menos yo. Voy a aceptar mi realidad, será mejor. Acéptame la idea de marcharte, da la vuelta y no regreses más.
Once again, we'd like to say thank you on behalf of Mr. Tiger Maes.
Ya no quiero más mentiras, no te quiero compartido. Si yo te entregué mi vida y no quieres más mi amor, vete por favor, vete ya, vete con ella, con quien quieras, mientras yo voy a buscar una manera de olvidar. Voy a sacarte de mi historia, borraré de mi memoria este dolor. Porque tú nunca me amaste de verdad, siempre jugaste con mi amor. Todo mundo lo sabía menos yo. Voy a aceptar mi realidad, será mejor. Acéptame la idea de marcharte, da la vuelta y no regreses más. Vámonos lejos de aquí. Ay, papi, dime que sí, que ya yo estoy lista para amarte sin olvidarme de mí. Darte todas las noches mis besos y decirte, si no lo sabías, que quiero hacerte el amor, pero el amor de mi vida. Llevaba mucho tiempo atrapada en una nube gris y de pronto llegas con más luces que París. Eres el sol de mis días, que me abrigan esas noches frías. Tú sabes que yo no sé mentir. Tengo ganas de hacerte el amor, pero el amor de mi vida. Vámonos lejos de aquí. Ay, papi, dime que sí, que ya yo estoy lista para amarte sin olvidarme de mí. Haz lo que puedas por mí, yo haré lo mismo por ti. Que ya yo estoy lista para amarte sin olvidarme abres caminos, cumples promesas, luz en tinieblas, mi Dios, así eres tú. Milagroso, abres caminos, cumples promesas, luz en tinieblas, mi Dios, así eres tú, así eres tú, así eres tú, así eres tú. Promesas, luz en tinieblas, mi Dios, así eres tú. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Aquí estás, debemos mover, te adoraré, te adoraré. Aquí estás, obrando en mí, te adoraré, te adoraré, te amamos. Milagroso, abres caminos, cumples promesas, luz en tinieblas, mi Dios, así eres tú. Milagroso, abres caminos, cumples promesas, luz en tinieblas, mi Dios, así eres tú, así eres tú. Así es.